Rising as the member from Southeast St. Mary.
Let me stop that right now.
Hey everyone. Now here's a breakdown of why Mr. Golden, the leader of the opposition, and his team of opposition MPs walked out of the House of Representatives. The catalyst of the walkout was a procedural dispute during a parliamentary sitting. The session began with a statement from Matthew Samuda, the Minister of Water and Environment and Climate Change, regarding the country's preparedness for the approaching tropical storm. During this statement, an opposition MP, Christopher Brown, MP for St. Mary Southeastern, sought to ask questions about outstanding payments to contractors, matter which the Speaker Juliet Olness ruled were not within the scope of the minister's statement. The Speaker repeatedly intervened, declaring that the question was out of order because it did not fall within the official cognizance of the minister's question and was thus not permitted under the standing orders. Opposition leader Mark Golden objected to how the proceeding was being managed, pointing out that the statement had been wide-ranging and that the question his members sought to ask were legitimate and connected to the statement.
Madam Speaker, I'm very concerned by the way in which the proceedings are being conducted. We are attempting to ask questions. We are attempting to ask questions arising from the statement. The statement was a wide-ranging statement. It not only touched and concerned the specific minister's portfolio, he also said he was speaking on behalf of the Minister of Local Government, who is overseas, who has direct responsibility for disaster preparedness. On more than one occasion, the member on this side who has sought to ask a question has been prevented from completing the question, and instead a point of order has been taken, which I don't know what the ruling was, or you yourself have intervened to prevent the statement, the question from being asked. I want to know what the question was that the member for Southeast St. Mary was seeking to ask. I don't know what his question is.
The confrontation escalated when the Speaker cut off Golden's microphone mid-statement after he rose to raise the procedural submission about the way the sitting was being conducted, feeling that their ability to ask questions and hold the government to account was being unduly constrained. Golden and his opposition bench decided that they could not continue under the conditions of the sitting of the sitting and walked out of the chamber in protest. The Speaker subsequently characterized the walkout as a breach of parliamentary decorum and asserted that the ruling barring the questions was entirely justified by the standing orders. From the opposition perspective, the event is framed as symptomatic of a deeper concern. Parliament is being managed in a way that limits the opposition's rule of oversight, thereby undermining democratic accountability, Golden stated. The Speaker has no intention of allowing the opposition to pose questions and to play our constitutional role of holding the government accountable. And I can't blame them from walking out because I was watching it and I realized nobody can talk. She wants to tell people what to say, what to talk, what question to ask, and everything. All right, if they are going to ask questions, sometimes they have to come up. They have to talk about first before them ask a question. They can't just get up and just ask question like that. So, to how I see it, it is a dictatorship country. They want to turn it into like Russia or them place them. You understand me? Or China. You know, supposed to work that way. You understand me? The opposition is there to oppose whatever they might do or ask questions. And so why you can't ask questions? It's so unfair. You understand me? And when I listened to it, I didn't even go much about it because this thing is upsetting so much. So everybody free to ask, to talk, to give their speech, and then they ask what they want to ask. You don't want to, you're not your right to tell people what to say. Come on, hand, see how she's handing the other side like a child, Then if you hold up hand, then if you that, then they ask, sit down, sit down. All them something that it hurts. You cannot treat big people like idiot. You got to people sit down like they are and treat them like them are menke. And what I noticed when people from her side talking, even for foolishness, going all warm and get up and chat kind of something. She smile and she just, and nothing to her. She don't cut them off. She don't shut off mic. She don't do nothing. She just allow them to do as them like I say what they pleases, and it's nothing to her. But every member from the other side get up and say something, she have a problem. The woman come like she had a temper tantrum. It come like she carries some burden from somewhere else. Like she have a problem the morning or the night before she come in, so she's a throw it out upon everybody, but she a throw it out upon the wrong side. Because I don't see where the leader of the opposition and his team saying anything wrong. They want to know how things going to run, because disaster, hurricane coming up on us, and they want to know about the drain cleaning and everything. They want to know how it will run, what's going on, and that is a problem, because they want to know the right things. That's not right. You understand me? So that's, and I know what hurts them. You know what hurts them is because the leader of the opposition have so much strong team behind him now. So that hurts her like hell. And the 14 where she feels that she could have walked over. And even during those times, she could hardly walk over them when it was 14. So they don't know how she could manage them when they were 28. So I'll walk on that upset them. You understand me? Them have too much people behind them now. No, hardly anybody get up and give a speech that day from the leader of the opposition side. Hardly anybody get up and she allow them to speak. Who know if you sit down? You hear member, speak, and I just show she behave like, oh gosh. I don't know which planet that lady come from. But I tell her she disgusts me. She disgusts a lot of people, and only me alone. I didn't want to go into all them party, but me I tell you, every time I watch it, man, it make me feel bad. It come like, you look a bad behavior in picnic yard, and that's why I tell them, says, sit down, that's so, no go there, so, no do this, speak when you're spoken to, stop butting to argument. Them kind of way they should handle the people, them. And most of who she talk to are big people for her. She a picnic for them. And she want to talk to them like, I'm sorry when Julian Robbins get up to talk. Me say how she go on. The man just stand up. In turn off mic and the poor man just stand up. This that, come on, that's rude face and out of order. That's rude face out of order. You don't handle people that way. So some people when they get some power, when they feel like they have power, I tell you, say those are the way they behave. That's why enough time they win clip. Then that's because they're not acting right, and it hurt, man. It don't look good. This is our country. Everybody have freedom to talk and say what they want to say and explain themselves and everything that they wear, And all about you and what you want them to ask, or the question you want them to ask. And also, so thank you guys for listening. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, please. Thank you.
To make this particular statement. Therefore, without being properly briefed.
Member, thank you very much. You may take your seat. No, member, you may take your seat. Member, take your seat, please. If we have no other questions, announcements. Announcements.